Good morning, everyone. This is meteorologist Shane Hinton hopping on to our social platforms in order to give you an updated look at your forecast. Right now, you are taking a look at the radar over the past several hours as we are tracking not only a cold start to your work week, but also a wet and windy one as well. The time is currently 8:15 on Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. Let's go ahead and dive right into your forecast. As you can see, pretty scattered to widespread rain, mostly for the western portion of our viewing area and our northern counties. We'll hold on to scattered rain chances as we navigate throughout the next few hours and early afternoon. They should start to taper off as we head into the evening. Right now, those temperatures are sitting anywhere from the upper 30s to lower 40s. It is a bitter cold start, unfortunately, to our Monday, with temperatures in the upper 30s in areas such as Mason, Llano, Fredericksburg, just above the upper 30s in Austin at 40 degrees and 42 in LaGrange and Lockhart. Now, if you're curious just how much cooler we're trending behind that Arctic cold front that moved through yesterday, we're talking 40 degrees colder in Georgetown compared to 24 hours ago. 34 degrees colder in areas such as Giddings, Austin, and Fredericksburg, and 32 degrees colder in LaGrange. Let me know in the comments, where you're tuning in from, how chilly it is out there. Very curious to know what you are seeing out there this morning. I'm going to try and monitor the comments of our streams to see if I can answer any questions that you may have. Specifically here on YouTube TV is where I'm going to be monitoring the comments on. So if you are tuning in there, let me know where you're tuning in from and how you're feeling about this colder weather. Also on Facebook, let me know in the comments where you're tuning in and how you're feeling about it. Let me tell you, that wind that I'm currently seeing right there across the area, I know how I feel about it. I don't love it, okay? It has quite a bite to it, especially since it's moving in from the north. Gusts just shy of 30 miles per hour in areas such as Georgetown and in Fredericksburg. Earlier this morning, about 2 hours or so ago, I was seeing gusts up to 31 miles per hour in Austin. And when you factor that in with the colder air, it feels like it's at or below freezing for most locations in central Texas. Now, areas such as Austin, Bastrop, Cameron, and LaGrange, we're hovering just above what feels like freezing, anywhere from 33 to 35 degrees. But in Giddings, you feel like you're at freezing. Feels like it's in the upper 20s in areas such as Burnett and Fredericksburg. I can't stress enough the importance of making sure you are wearing layers and staying warm today. Let's time out the rain and give you a look at what your temperatures are expected to peak at area-wide. You'll notice by 10 o'clock this morning, we're still dealing with some pretty scattered to widespread activity. I'm not expecting it to be severe, but it will make for some slick roadways, and we're already dealing with some minor ponding on the roads from the past several days worth of rain. So you'll want to make sure you monitor that for your morning commute. I can't rule out maybe some stray flurries or sleet mixed in with the rain, especially west of I-35. Right now, the radar is picking up on a little bit of that wintry mix just northwest of the viewing area. I'm not expecting any winter weather impacts in that regard. Notice by lunchtime, we're still dealing with some lightly scattered rain chances. They start to taper off as we make our way into the evening commute home. Naturally, the roadways will still be wet, but I'm not expecting too much rain for you to have to compete with as you're driving back home. Temperatures this afternoon only peaking in the mid-40s, so it is definitely going to be a cold one, trending about over 30 degrees below average for this time of the year. As we head into the evening, we could see some lingering showers south of Austin, but for the most part, we'll be drying out as we head into Halloween. Your hourly forecast in regard to temperatures on the thermometer will be in the lower 40s as you're driving into work, eventually peaking around the mid-40s at best. I don't see us breaking into the 50s for today. Now let's take a look at the hourly wind chill. I'm going to take this full for you guys, okay? So you can see this is factoring in the wind and the colder air. It's going to feel like it's just around freezing for a majority of the day. By the afternoon, it could feel like it's in the upper 30s as winds start to calm down slightly. But area-wide, I just need you to please make sure you are staying safe in this kind of cold. You can see area-wide temperatures are in the 40s. This would make it our coldest days since February, okay? Coldest temperatures that we've been dealing with since February. Gusts around 30 miles per hour will be possible. That's why the wind chill is so low for today. As we take a look overnight tonight, can't rule out some isolated locations reaching freezing. Now, the areas that would favor this the most would be low-lying areas along and west of I-35. Since the light freeze is possible, I would encourage bringing your furry friends inside. Please don't leave any dogs outside in this kind of cold. Also, if you have any sensitive vegetation or plants, you'll either want to cover them or bring them indoors, not only for tonight, but also tomorrow night, as we could see another round of cold overnight lows and morning temperatures. As we take a look at your allergy count, it did benefit from all the rain. This morning, whenever I did the allergy count, everything was low across the board. However, I do need to warn you, I think as the rain moves out of here and the breezy conditions continue, I do see maybe our allergens surging, especially fall elm, ragweed, maybe even a little bit of cedar, since we saw some cedar on our slide previously this season. We're not into cedar season just yet. We have to wait for November for that to happen, but I just want to warn you that we could see a slight spike in our allergen levels for the back half of the week. Now let's talk about Halloween. The good news is the rain moves out of here just in time for Halloween and most importantly for our trick-or-treaters. The not so good news is it's going to be on the chillier side. So if you already had a Halloween costume picked out and it was more aimed towards the summertime heat and the humidity that we were dealing with earlier, well, you're going to need to pivot your plan just a little bit. I would opt for something with sleeves, or maybe just bring a jacket or sweater with you as you're walking around outdoors, because not only is it going to be chilly with temperatures in the 50s, we're still going to be holding on to gusts up to 20 miles per hour. So that will pack a little bit of a wind chill with it. Sunset's going to be at 6:44 for Halloween. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. I'm going to take this full as well so you can see it and break it down for you day by day. Today, windy, wet, cold, mid-40s for your afternoon highs. That's pretty bleak, but we do have a warming trend that takes place not only for tomorrow but throughout the rest of the week. We're talking mid-50s and slightly breezy for Halloween. Upper 50s by Wednesday. Our winds shift out of the south and southeast by Thursday and Friday, and that is going to help our temperatures elevate back to normal levels by the weekend. In fact, we'll go above average for Saturday and Sunday as we return to the lower 80s. Can you believe it? You're going from winter coats to kick off the week to short sleeves and shorts to end the week. This is also your friendly reminder that we fall back and knock an hour off our clocks as we make our way into Sunday at 2 a.m. We'll be having much earlier sunsets. So I know I'm personally excited for that, but that's because I have an early bedtime for all of my daybreakers out there. I am not seeing any questions or concerns, so I will let you get back to your day. We're going to continue to monitor this winter weather across Central Texas for the next several days, and we'll make sure to update you on air and online. Until then, I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Stay safe, stay smart, and most importantly, please stay kind. And I'll see you all again very soon.